All right. We got drummed. All right, we got beat. Thank God I went with my head on my prediction. It was a strong battle. I don't even know why there was so much of a battle between my heart and my head in picking this game. I picked us to lose 35-23. We lost 56-19. We got drummed. Ravens are a way better team than us. We're not on their level. All right? I mentioned in my last title, will Debo snatch their chain back? They don't want the chain. They want the house. They came in, took our wife, made them their wife, all right, and the kids, and the house. That's what the Ravens just did to us. Debo came in, took the whole family and the house. We got embarrassed and we got whooped across the board. You want to blame this on Tua? Go right ahead. You want to blame this on the defense? Go right ahead. You want to blame it on special teams? Go right ahead. You want to blame it on coaching? Go right ahead. You want to blame it on Tyreek Hill dropping the touchdown pass? Go right ahead. Don't matter. Pick your pick, because everybody was struggling in this game. Tua struggled in this game. All right? Blank stare for throwing the stupidest doggone interception right before the 2-minute when you didn't have to do that. We're not done with blank stares. Blank stare to Tyreek Hill for dropping a stupid touchdown that he should have caught. You don't miss the ones that's right in your hands. You don't miss those. All right? Blank stare to Mike McDaniel for the trash game plan they had past the first 2 drives. Blank stare to leaving the defense in too long as well on Mike McDaniel's part, and Chubb getting hurt. He gets a double blank stare. I don't think I've ever in the history done a double blank stare. Here's to you, Mike McDaniel. Blank stares galore. We're not done yet. Blank stare to the cornerbacks for leaving these wide receivers wide open on the Ravens side and letting them do whatever they wanted. Lamar Jackson had 2 incompletions, 5 touchdowns, perfect passer rating. And it was because guys was running wide open. So blank stare to the cornerbacks right here. Quarterbacks, you're not alone. Don't worry. We've got more. Blank stare going out to Vic Fangio's raggedy behind for his poor game plan for this game as well. We're not done. Don't worry, there's more. Blank stare to our special teams coach for not kicking the ball into the end zone and for also not coaching Berrios up enough to allow the ball to fall out of bounds so that we can get the ball at the 40 instead of fair catching it for a 25-yarder. We're still not done. Blank stare to everybody on the defensive line besides Sealer. Y'all boys couldn't stop the run. You couldn't get to Lamar Jackson except for one time. Sealer gets a round of applause for the sack and for the forced fumble. Sealer, you deserve your money, buddy. You deserve your bread. Everybody else, blank stare for all of y'all. Whole team gets a blank stare because this was a bad football game for the Miami Dolphins where we wanted it. We didn't necessarily need it, but boy, did we want this one. We should have anyway. It didn't look like we wanted it. We should have wanted it. We did not get the job done. We fell flat on our faces once again in one of these type of games. All right? Now, like I said, blame who you want. I know people are going to blame Tua. Valid. You're going to blame Tyreek Hill. Valid. You're going to blame the coaching. Valid. You're going to blame the defense for not stopping the nosebleed. Valid. All of it's valid. I'm not going to say nothing against nobody picking who they want to pick to blame this game on. Everybody deserves blame. Blank stare for the fans as well for believing the hype. We deserve a blank stare, all right? I wish I could look myself and give myself a blank stare for having to come on here and do this after a game like that in the first place. Raggedy behind Miami Dolphins pulled a raggedy behind game out they raggedy behind again, and they gave us a L. All right, served up the only doggone L. Yeah, I'm going on a rant today because they deserve it. Now, here's the saving grace. We got 1 week left. We can still win the division. We better do something next week because Buffalo's coming into town. And guess what? They won. So this greatest story ever told that Dan Mitchell is leading on has a chance to hit full fruition when they come into our house next week. We better not let them do what they set out to do, which is win the division when they are 2-3 games back. We let them right back on in it. They right now have 10 wins to our 11. If they win next week, they jump us, and we're a wild card team. Probably 5 or 6, okay? Could be Buffalo at their house. Do we want that? No. Beat them now. Beat them now. Y'all owe us now. All right? You owe us this one. Us fans that's been sticking around with y'all for forever. We need this W. By the way, we don't even know if Tua's going to play or not. Because Tua went out, which I get it. We were already losing this game. But first of all, Tua, why did you run? You weren't going to get the first down. You're not that guy. You ran. Cool. I get it. You slid. Why? If you ran, you don't slide. You're trying to get the yardage. If you would have got hurt trying to get the yardage, I would have been like, hey, why did you run? But I understand, because if you're going to run, it's 4th down. You got to get the yardage. This ain't 3rd down. 4th down, you slide and you still get hurt. Left shoulder issue. Hopefully it's not dislocated. Hopefully he didn't tear his labrum. Hopefully it's not a rotator cuff issue. Hopefully it's not that bad. Because if we got to go out there with Mike White next week, I know a lot of y'all are like, well, maybe he won't do the stupid stuff that Tua did. Well, soon as Mike White got in the game, he had an errant pitch to the doggone running back, fumble, Ravens got the ball back. Do we really need to see 4 quarters of that? Better to deal with the devil you know than the devil you don't. We know what we got in Tua. Better just deal with that. All right? There's no way Mike White is going to win that game next week. At least with Tua, there's a chance. All right? Tua threw some nice passes. Tua had some really good passes. And then he threw some stupid stuff. Right? So, I'll take the good too. Nice ball to Tyreek Hill. Nice ball to Chosen. Not chosen. Not chosen. He did throw a ball that Chosen could have caught if he was looking back because it was a back shoulder pass. You can't look back. And you can't not look back, right? You can't not look back if you're Chosen and expect to catch a back shoulder pass. It's in the name, back shoulder. Rosen, Chosen, Frozen, whatever your name is. Back to what I was saying. That pass was to Claypool, double coverage, still right in the breadbasket, and you drop it. All right, so Tua threw some nice passes. I'm not saying that he did, but he threw a lot of crap as well. All right, one more round of applause. I completely forgot about this guy. I messed up when it comes to that on the rant. We're going to end it right here. Hey, champ, round of applause to you for your game. You're the only one that really on offense came to play for real. Now, I understand Tyreek Hill was hurt, and maybe he could have got some more love, but he dropped a touchdown pass. All right? Tua is now 28 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Next week, let's see if he can get to 30. I wanted him to get to 30, so win or lose next week, get to 30 touchdowns at the least. Let's do that. No picks. You had your picks for the year. All right? 12 is plenty enough. Get to 30 and 12, and then we can call it a good season overall. But boy, did this one taste bad, and it's going to taste bad for a few more days because guess what? We have Hard Knocks to watch on Tuesday. So we get to see it all over again in 4K, and I'm so happy. Yay. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fans up till we die. Still a fan. It hurts, but it don't hurt that bad because I went into this game expecting that we'll lose. Hopefully not that bad, but it's the Dolphins. I'm out.